Good evening, fellow gamers and collectors. I am your host, Cosplay Show, here with you on this amazing Monday evening. And with it being Monday evening, it is, of course, another day coming to you live from our state of the art arena here at DZ Comics and Gaming here in the fine city of Moore, Oklahoma. All right, you guys, so with it being Monday, first things first, happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you all. And of course, to celebrate the event, we have the Death Star behind us. So, hope you guys really do hope this really enlightens you all. And of course, just wanted to give you guys a very special shout out for coming out and supporting our free comic book day last Saturday. Whether you came in person or watched the stream, your support is appreciated. So, with it being Monday, you know what that means. Today will be all about Gundam. So, gonna tell you this: our top 4 players, those who make it to the top 4 bracket tonight, and lucky raffle winner is gonna go home with this amazing card right here. And as the winner is gonna go home with this card right here. All right, so the match has already started, so what we're going to go ahead and do right now is we are going to head on over to the streaming table. Here is a nice general view of our Gundam pilots right here. All right, you guys, just give me a few mins, and then we are going to go ahead and head on to our bird's eye view. All right, let's go ahead and switch to bird's eye view, turn on their mics, and get the show on the road. Enjoy.
She was also, like, everyone in the family loved her, so it was hard to see her go, but...
Yep, whenever you're ready, we can get started.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We got some heat. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, somebody might be playing a Oops All Jimish.
Go ahead and support this one. Hit base. Hit shield. Go ahead.
Base. Well...
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay. Let's do shields. ahead and trade. Actually, here, I'll trade this one there. Let's do shield. Pass to you.
It's not what I wanted to see.
Okay.
Did he pay already?
Yeah, you haven't paid yet.
Okay, yeah.
I'll go let him know you're here.
Thank you. Nothing you say?
Here. Nice.
Okay. Okay.
I'm good. Well, thank you.
We'll go shield.
Okay. Thank you, boss.
Shield.
For game? Or, sorry.
I wish. I wish. Pass you.
Swing.
You can use mine if you want. Yeah.
Swing. Choose not to pay.
Okay. Okay.
GG's.
Dang, man.
Wait. Sorry.
Wait, you have something? You have something?
Carry on.
Okay.
My bad.
All
My
right.
bad.
Sorry. Yeah.
I forgot. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
You have one more unit. What was I gonna do?
Right.
I get maybe one more turn.
Okay.
Sorry. But it's likely gonna be game still. What does that base do?
When I rest it, it gets +1 AP. Dude, come on. Go ahead and do that. Give it +1 AP. There we go. Swing? Yeah.
All I had.
Yeah. I kind of knew. I was like, yeah.
I was like,
I think your list is really good. Like, I think it's just, I was playing with this because I saw it online. I was like,
did you win?
I won like 4 minutes ago. A long time ago.
I should have just traded that first turn.
yeah.
I didn't think the getting rid of.
Like the shitters were like, well, because a lot of people think, oh, like I'm safe because I have to swing into 2, but
Well, so I was debating on it, but I was just like, I don't know if I. Because if he goes for all shields, that's great.
mhm.
If he picks off some of mine and some of it, it kind of foils it, which is likely the scenario. But this is the high roll.
Mhm. Yeah. GG's though.
Yeah, they said they had some hold up.
Yeah.
which is four.
Four of them. See, that's the thing. Graceful demeanor is not a play safe card. It's like I'm gonna go face card. Yes. Yeah, I agree.
So I think I don't know if you got this for it, but we have enough. We can run 2 each.
Yeah.
So we can do that.
You're playing Graham Anchor, right? Are you playing Graham Cracker with Union Flag?
All right, collectors, gamers, and cosplayers out there. That is the end of round one of our Gundam tournament. And today it is Gundam New Type Challenge, so it is a special event, special tournament with special prizes. So, honestly, it's like Saturday we had free comic book day, and now we are doing special Gundam tournament with prizes on Star Wars Day. I've said it once before, and I'm going to say it again. When it comes to DZ Comics and gaming, there is always something to look forward to in the near and far future because we've got so much to give for all of those who have put us in the position where we are today. And also, just wanted to give a quick tidbit. If you guys, so if you were there, whether or not you were there, you definitely want to check out our stream. We had a lot of amazing interviews, which includes some of today's biggest voice actors, which includes um, Kendra Waldall, Kara Edwards, and Corey Wilder. And then we also interviewed out some cosplayers and also some of our vendors too. So definitely something that you want to check out. But let me go ahead and get a certain slideshow up. That way we can keep ourselves in touch of all of the amazing events that we got coming in the near and far future. We're gonna go here. All right, so actually, let me just move this here. Give me a moment, you guys. All right, you guys, so right now it is, don't forget about our Wilds Unknown Set Championship. Once you get your hands on the Wilds Unknown set, this is going to be the next biggest event where you can put that to the test and show everybody how amazing you are in this Lorcana event. This is going to happen on Sunday, June 7th at 11:30 a.m. And if you want to be one of the first people to get your hands on the Marvel Superhero set, make sure you come to our arena and attend our 3-day event. So first day is going to be Friday, June 19th, 7 p.m. Second day, Saturday, June 20th, 2 p.m. And Sunday, June 21st at 1 p.m. And then we are still looking for new TCG sales associates and more security personnel. So if you want to work here at this amazing community, walk into our store, fill out an application, and tell us more about yourselves. And before you know it, you may be able to call me, a coworker, and you'll be able to get awesome access to all of our events. So I don't know about you guys, but that's an amazing deal right there. So let's go ahead and head on over to our arena. And so, as we await round number 2, we're going to go ahead and kick our feet up, grab a snack, grab a bathroom break. We're going to text our mans, text our mamas, text our girls, and just enjoy the vibes that be vibing through the screen. I am your host, Cosplay Shog, aka Jiraiya. And we'll be back once round 2 starts before you know it. All right, you guys, we're gonna try a little something something just to kill some free time. We're gonna go ahead and watch some reruns. So this is the live stream of our free comic book day event. And so we're just going to have it play in the background and just to show you guys highlights of the day. Enjoy.
is actually one of the first things I started making. So
So this part of the origin story right here.
yes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I do love Pac-Man. I mean, my first memories of Pac-Man is like waiting in the doctor's office. They had like a little arcade in there, and
Oh,
I just saw
nice.
that. And so, what's like the number one item that people have been gravitating towards today?
I have an absolute Batman, and people really like that. Also have a Stranger Things light.
All right, you guys, we're gonna have to put the reruns on hold. Looks like one of our pilots has just landed onto our locally famous streaming table. So that means round two will begin awfully soon. But yes, definitely hope you guys really do enjoy, really are enjoying that stream. We're pretty happy with how everything turned out. And again, we cannot wait for even more free comic book days in the next years to come. But looks like our second pilot is flying to the table right now, and they are about to get themselves seated and situated pretty soon. So let's keep an eye out on them, and once the round begins, we will cut to bird's eye view, and then cut to their mics. All right, Let's cut to bird's eye view, and let's switch mics in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
Try two. You got it. Okay. 1, 2,
Three.
6.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go second.
Show. Okay.
It's quiet up here.
I know. I kind of like it.
It's cool.
We need some music or something, you know?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
usually got like headphones or something. Don't they?
Right. How did you do in your last NTC, by the way?
Horrible.
What happened?
Everything. I just the day just crapped out on me. It's just one of them days. I'm like, it is what it is. I'll keep this.
You know, I think I'm gonna try Destiny Gundam. Like the purple red list looks super good.
I was. Ooh,
Do
I
you
was
know what I'm
trying to
talking
put that
about? Like it works.
I was like, hold on now. There's a lot of like really cool plays this deck can do.
Yeah, because like Heine like is a good ping and it destroys cards.
Yes.
So that's
And you can sneak like the kill cards.
exactly.
Unexpected.
Exactly.
And Destiny just keeps recycling. Like that's broken to me.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah.
Good luck, brother.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Play pass.
Okay. Like I said,
There it is.
go ahead. Wait, did I draw?
1, 2, 5, 4, 5, 6. No, you didn't.
Okay, go ahead.
There you go. 2, 3, pass.
Okay. You really yucked my yum. Okay. Source draw.
Is this the? Yeah. You did this right?
Mhm.
For gives it +2.
Plus one.
+1.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
That's
Oh no, that's only +1. Oh, okay, with DS. Okay. Shield.
Oops, I did that wrong. Yeah. Buffet.
Okay. Okay.
Another one.
Shield. Okay. Take 3.
So there's 2 damage.
I'll do 1 here. Yeah, that's 2 damage. I'll do 1. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Well,
This is gonna do. So yeah, this is
yeah.
this is damaging what?
That one's damaging
This?
that, and
Okay.
then this one will damage.
And Mika's damaging that.
Yeah,
and
and
well, obviously got me.
yeah. Go ahead and do that. Shield.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, man.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Pass turn.
Okay. Shield. Okay. Shield.
Yep.
I'll put him in the back so that. Go ahead.
Tyler wins 60-60 and Hog Squeezers. Thank you two for liking our. Thank you two for commenting on our stream through YouTube and Twitch respectively. Is playing hat. It doesn't seem like it, but once he does, you will definitely know. Actually, hold on. Do you see your friend here? Comment your answer, but thank you so much for showing up to support your friend on our stream.
Plus one here. Shield. One here.
Duol, thank you so much for liking, for commenting on our stream on Twitch. Your support is appreciated.
Shield. BQ. Support this one +2. Shield. Okay. Mika, one here, one there.
Yes.
Shield.
Yep. That block. Yes, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, it was gas. It was gas the whole time.
I just didn't draw no blockers, bro. That's I
Yeah.
got all the heavies.
Damn.
Like can't get like
Yeah.
I really fucked up here. Like that's the main one right here. If I just block and I hit the resell,
Yeah.
and then I put myself down to 4. But I had to put out the 2 blockers. But I didn't have to. I did if I wish I did this right.
I was wondering if you're gonna graceful demeanor me when you didn't play anything.
Wish I would have.
Yeah.
I wish I would. Oh, so the next draws are all bases. That's
Yeah. Bad shield. Bad. Yeah. Good game though.
Oh, you too, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I told you I was playing degenerate stuff. Yeah, that's like the
I
most
expected
degenerate that you could.
I mean, there's someone's in here playing there's that blue white deck. It's just 28 dudes. Like,
I think it was Rusty and
Nick.
Fat Nick. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that's cool. I expected a lot today. That's why I played this. I was like, man, I'm not running it. I'm not dealing with all this today. I'm just gonna put all the blockers out there and just chill.
Have you tried the Kapul or the turn A version of that deck?
No.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
It just draws a lot, or
It can draw a lot because of Kapul. You throw away Kapul with like Wing or Wing 0, so you have access to Breach 5 and High Maneuver. Whenever you put your turn A's, you can steal Breach 5 or High Maneuver. And then whenever you link, he bounces a 3 HP or less unit.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's gas. It's gas.
Check that out now.
It's
That
gas.
sounds fun.
100%.
But all the breach too.
Yeah, you get all the breach. The only thing is you don't get suppression. You could slip in a Banshee if you want to, or the Unicorn Awaken.
Yeah, I've seen
But
that.
it's like, I don't know. You already have so much stuff going on. Like,
First strike is broken too.
if you could, yeah. No,
That's
wait.
a lot to face.
Is Death Scythe? It's not passively first strike. It has to. It can't have any conditions on it. That's the rules to that. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, it would have been great. Like, cause it's like the first turn you play it, right?
Yeah.
That's the.
Well, let's get another reuse. Oh my gosh. You need these Lubuses.
I told my wife that I'm playing, and she asked, "Did you already win?"
Looks like 16 right there.
He's like, yeah, it's one of them games.
You said what?
The meta right now is actually horrible for aggro. It's
And ironically, everybody's playing aggro. Like,
Yeah.
it's horrible, but we're doing it still.
Yeah. I feel like, they said, oh, graceful demeanor, so good for, stalling out the game. No, it's used to like get past your blockers so you can hit him in the face. What are you guys thinking?
Okay, I'm gonna draw mine.
Do you run too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running. I mean, I'm changing this up.
All right, collectors and gamers, that is the end of numero dos, round numero dos, for our Gundam New Type Challenge events here at DZ Comics and Gaming. You guys always need to remember that when it comes to DZ Comics and Gaming, there is always a sub-community here for you, whether you're into a trading card game, video games, or you just like to collect comic books, or you like to watch anime, you like to cosplay. We've got something for you guys. And in the rare moment where you can't find something for you, this is literally the space to make this the hub for your respective community. So, again, no one in here doesn't like us. We are the Beyonce of the comic book shop community, so I'm just going to say that. All right, so let's go ahead and watch some more reruns of our free comic book day event until round 3 starts. I am your host, Cosplay Shog, and I will be back with you guys before you know it.
Box that lights up and it's multi-layered. So it's got the Demigorgon up front and Vecna in the back, and then it's lit up in the back so it shines. Yeah, those are really popular.
Okay, yeah, Stranger Things definitely is a pretty big deal. Even now, even though like the series has it ended or
Yes, it just ended. They finally did the last season.
Oh yes, but it's still making quite a buzz. So
Yes.
definitely understandable to see like why people gravitate towards that. Okay, so what is a typical pre-event like ritual that you have? What does a pre-event night look like for you? Is it like prepped? Is everything ready, set to go, or is it like last minute coffee fueled?
This one was last minute coffee fueled. I was got busy this week and put it off, and so last night we was rushing around getting stuff packed up, but it didn't take too long.
Right, got it. I mean, kind of relates to that. I mean, actually woke up a lot later than I wanted to, so woke up, slapped all this paint all over my facial hair, and so it's nice to know that there are other people out there who can survive through the chaos.
Yeah.
But I mean, for someone who is doing like last minute coffee fuel, your table does look great.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, we'll definitely. And for you guys, I'm gonna take a picture of his table, post it on our platforms. That way, you guys can see what he's all about, and also like leave a link to his website. That way, you guys can head over to his website. Okay, so, what is one piece that is boring, but it is vital advice that you can give to anyone looking to start their first booth? So, we got him thinking.
Yeah, you stumped me there. Well, sometimes you just gotta, think outside the box. What is boring to me may be, exciting to someone else. So, I try to think, or ask around, like, hey, what do you like, And so just because, I like Pac-Man and Spider-Man and Stranger Things, maybe someone, likes stuff that I don't like. So.
Oh, okay. So, I guess what you're saying is just always try and keep the customer in mind.
Yeah.
There are those with like a variety of favorites, preferences.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely one mistake that a lot of people share is that they they kind of they see too much of themselves in the customer, so they always try to provide what they would like. They leave out what they don't like, and
Yeah. And I did that in the beginning, where I was like, oh, this is useful, but does someone actually want it,
Exactly. Yes. And so, if someone follows your social media today, what is one new project or product that they should be on the lookout for?
Anything they want, I can print out anything. So since I got a 3D printer and the software to do stuff, then we can make anything you want.
Okay, so you heard it here. If you can think it, he can print it out. So that's definitely one thing that we look for here at DZ Comics and Gaming, the creativity, and especially for you fellas
Spider-Man. This is actually, you can fit it on.
Ooh.
My head's a little bit too big, as you can see, to actually try to put it on. But if you got a typical head and not a large melon head, then you should be able to fit it on. And if you just want to display it, then it comes with a stand that you can just display it. And that's what I've been doing in my living room.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. So you showed us the Pac-Man, you showed us Spider-Man. What about anything else you brought?
I didn't bring anything else in here. We'll have to check out the picture on the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. But yes, and can you give us the name of your business, please?
CC's 3D Prints.
So CC 3D Prints.
And a little side advertisement. Gambit's Toy Box in Bethany.
All right.
We have a section there that we sell physically. If you don't want to like contact me directly or something, you can go through them.
So CC 3D Prints and Gambit Toy Box. You heard it here. Check out those businesses, and again, we will leave you guys more information to check our friend out. And again, Charles, thank you so much for taking the time to give us more insight on your business, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. All right, you guys, so stay tuned. There's going to be more to come, and in about 10 minutes, we're going to check with Kendra Waldall and try and grab an interview. Stay tuned. All right, so if you thought that interview was good, we have more to come. First things first, Shane Schreiber, thank you so much for liking our stream on Facebook. Your support is appreciated. So in about 9 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and, as said earlier, go to Kendra Waldall and see if we can grab an interview with her. And that is the young lady that you see near in the left-hand side of the screen, the woman in the black dress. So behind the Star Wars table. So that is her. And we will try and score an interview with her in about 8 minutes. So, stay tuned. When it comes to DZ Comics and Gaming, always something to look forward to in the near and far future. I'm your host, Cosplay Shog. I'll be back before you know it.
Doing good. Your friendly Ewok is happy to be here today.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And thank you so much for taking the time to come here to DZ Comics and just give us more insight on the world of Kendra Dahl.
Thank you so much. This is my third year, I believe, to come, and every time it just gets better and better. You guys are just booming,
Thank you so
killing
much.
it. I love it, and everybody's so nice here. So, what do you want to know from my galaxy to yours?
Ooh, what don't we want to know? So we're gonna go ahead and try and make this quick as possible. That way we don't take much of your time. But so first question here is being on the set of Return of the Jedi. Of course, that's a dream. That
Yes.
was and still is a dream for many people. What is like a sensory memory that still sticks with you? Smell, sound, or anything?
Probably, which I really love, are the ferns, the wild ferns that were in the forest. I never thought they would be in the United States, or at least in that area. It was in the mountains in Crescent City, California area, which is far north California, just 30 miles south of the Oregon border. And then also the Ewok, being in the full Ewok costume. I was really nervous at first because it was very cumbersome. However, within the day, or maybe a day and a half, it felt like it was just part of me. It's funny how your brain can work.
Yes.
And it just felt like my body, even though my vision was very limited, where I couldn't see very much, and also the eyes would fog up during filming. So, and they were very nice to us. And then there were, like you said, there were smells. Sometimes it would be them preparing our food. We knew when it was getting close to lunchtime.
Okay.
You know, we could smell it among the mountain air. But it was beautiful. And there was the Smith River that's there, and it was so clean. Really, really nice a nice getaway place to go. Yeah, camping and stuff.
Okay, nice. Yeah, again, it's amazing how the mind works. How like a certain smell or a certain certain sight or sound can definitely take you back to all that. So that's amazing.
I have one more.
Oh yes.
Just one more. Sorry, I just thought of it. One of my favorites is when they say Ewoks 1, Ewoks 2, and Ewoks 3. And that was our cues in the scene to when we would go, because you would see a lot of Ewoks oftentimes in the scenes, and they would. So that I was usually in the first group because the faster runners were in the first, in front, where they would, if there was some people that were kind of stumbling or smaller. I'm actually among the taller of little people. Anyways, they would say, okay, Ewoks 1, go, Ewoks 2, go, and it was just fun to hear that. So that's how we were kind of, they would talk to us that way too. It was kind of cute.
Okay, nice. Yeah. So when it comes to being an Ewok, what's the most unglamorous part?
When you take off the head, when they take the mask off, you are soaking wet. Your hair is soaking wet. And it was very awkward the first time that happened because here we are amongst these stars of the United, world stars. Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, right there next to us, and we are soaking wet. From so they would get us a towel and put it, we could put in our hair and get ready for the next scene. But that was a little awkward to look a little ugly, for lack of a better word.
I can relate to that. I mean, as a cosplayer, I'm always wearing like heavy helmets, buckets. So there are times when you got to take all that off, and you were just a hot mess,
Yes.
as they say. But it's nice to know that even like big stars like you have such experiences.
Well, I appreciate you calling me a big star. That's sweet. It's been really nice to be a part of something so big that's lasted for so many generations. It really surprises me. But one of the things I really have appreciated from being in this movie is sometimes people create things, inventors, to make their life easier. And in this situation, after the movie was out, I was invited a lot to go to schools and to different nonprofit organizations and talk about my movie, or the movie, Lucas's movie. And I developed a program, a platform called Take 5, and it's about how to approach people with differences, where sometimes you might, which even I did this. When I first went to Star Wars, when I see all these actors, I'm thinking, this is really the Star Wars movie, because I didn't know right off. And I'm gawking, and I'm like, whoa, that's how people are when they see me. And it's not always comfortable, but I try to, brush it off. And I thought, people need to learn how to approach people with differences. For example, not to gawk. It's okay to look, but to gawk and stare.
Right.
Instead, wave and say hello, smile, and maybe make a conversation, and you might make a new friend,
Yes.
as we're making right now.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's nice to engage with you.
Yes. It's nice to engage with basically anyone in the nerd geek community. I mean, that's one of the many. That's like literally the best thing about it. It's
so right. So when I've spoken at some, especially at elementary schools, it has really helped some of the children and even the teachers. I've gotten a lot of really good feedback about their way of, they find a different way to accept themselves, and they're seen as pretty cool among their peers. After I leave, that's what they tell me.
And so you did mention, working alongside Mark Hamill, but when it comes to like working with Lucas, did he give you like any specific notes, anything?
Um, yes, he did actually, because I was the only. Am I okay?
Oh yeah.
I was the only Ewok that was in the America cast, USA cast, that was from out of California. I lived in Oklahoma. I was actually in school, and I got to take a break at the end of the year to go out and do the film. Anyways, I had to do a final fitting, so they had me come a day before the rest of the Ewoks came.
I see.
And so I went, they took me on the little bus and took me up to the set, and the dressers got me all ready, and they said, we're going to have you, George Lucas wants to see how the costume looks and how you move around in it, because I was the only person he hadn't seen in person. And so I was very nervous about it. And all of a sudden, they said, you know what, we're going to cancel this for now. We'll go ahead and take the costume off, and we'll come back after lunch. So I got to eat lunch there. It was, like we said, the head, I was already sweating. Great. I get to meet him like that. But anyways, so after lunch, I got all dressed back up, and they called him down. And then the distance between us was pretty big. I'm not huge, but big. And it was in the mountains. And he said he would relay to the person by radio of what he wanted me to do. And so he's like, okay, can you have her scurry like an animal, going like kind of scurrying like, instead of being a human in the costume, they want to be very authentic as possible. And that's one of the reasons they picked little people with dwarfism, where my arms and legs are shorter than my body and my head are average height. So there's a little bit of a different build there, and it gives authenticity to the animal look. Okay, and then he wanted me to, then I had to run, just do some end jumping. And thank goodness I was able to do that in a short time. Because like I said, the visual was very limited.
Okay.
And apparently it worked. So I got in. But he was really not, he was just quiet. Sometimes, even like Harrison Ford, a lot of people they'll say, was he rude? Was he snobbish? No, some people are quiet, just like in the regular world. And they were both quiet people, thinkers, and very busy, I'm sure. So, but they were nice. They were very nice.
And speaking of busy people, so when you aren't traveling for events, when you aren't booked up, what's a relaxing day for you?
The beach.
Oh.
That's my favorite everything. It just, I can release there and relax. And I love the sound of the waves and the smell of the sand.
All right, fellow collectors and gamers, let's take a quick break from that rerun and get back to the third round of our Gundam New Type Challenge event. So, as you can see, 2 of our players are at our locally famous streaming table, right now, right ahora. And give me one moment. Boop. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and switch to bird's eye view right ahora. And I hope you guys enjoy the match.
Okay, fine, I guess. That is far away from 7. Because I done high. This is technically closer to 7. I take second. Oh, do you want to cut?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you come on?
No, I did not.
Okay.
You want? Can I borrow your dice too?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much, sir.
Fine.
Ooh. Nice. And then you'll cut me, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure. Ooh. Thank you. Keep the hand, I guess, because it's all gonna go work from here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'll keep mine. A little cautious about it. But
Same. I also feel cautious. I keep it just in case for something problem. But good luck and have fun. Go ahead.
Pass.
Yep. Resource and draw. Pay 1 for level 2 and then pass. Okay. Resource and draw. I'll swing 3 to crack the base.
Yeah.
And then I'll pay 2 to play Lift It 2.0.
All right.
Pass 2.
and swing the base.
I will have to block that. Take the 3.
Kill him.
Okay, that didn't last long.
Kill him.
Yes.
And then 2 there. Pass.
Nice. Resource and draw.
I'll go bother command skills about it. I will be right back.
How many cards you have in hand?
4.
4. This is the part where I die. The Rick D.
Hey, the breach is nice though.
Yes. And pass you. The power of the arrow is too strong.
Break.
Yep. Break. Break.
Break.
1 life. Over.
Break.
Yep.
Tap it down.
Uh-huh.
Break it.
Yes, take 3.
At the end of turn,
Yep.
it'll be down to 1.
Go. My go.
Yep.
Draw. I pay the 1 for a base to draw.
Okay. I don't like that base choice.
Yes, it's against the breach and all the other ping
Well, hey, I haven't
negation.
seen my Gundams yet, so.
This is so BS. This is so BS.
It's rough, man.
This is
I'm
so
sorry.
BS. It's so BS. I'm going to die from this. Hey, 3 for the heavy arm. Heavy arm, let me look at the top card, and then I want to put this at the bottom top. I put it at the bottom. Let's not go do much. And then, how many cards you have in hand?
3.
Pay the 1 to link this, become a 6/6 because hero +1/+1. Here, and then I take 5.
Yeah, which is a trade.
No, he is 6/6 because the hero.
Oh, the hero, you're
Yes,
right.
that was he's a 6/6.
Okay.
But doesn't matter. Pass you. No. I'm dying by turn 5. Oh, I mean, I'm losing by turn 5. But we're on camera right now. I can't say stuff. Oh, draw 2, probably.
4 to the base.
Yes.
Break it.
Yes.
Trade into that.
Yep. That'd be a trade.
And then 2 more. Pass.
Yep, that's fair. My go. Draw. This is the part I play.
Woo. Now,
Pass.
this is going alright. What's his effect?
I get to choose one of the green unit and can attack into it at 4 AP or less.
Okay.
But
Only on deployment, right?
yeah, on deploy. Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Shield.
Yep. Shoo. Wu Fei.
Shield.
Shoo.
Shield.
Yep. Good game.
Yeah.
This is the matchup I don't want to face.
My opening hand was 2 of these, but I had 2 of the base breakers. I'm like, I have to risk it.
Yes, that was you fine, because most of the time, if you don't know, you just go face, and this is the matchup I don't want to face. But I was like, fuck, don't let me face anything aggro deck. I can't last. I was like, because I was holding 2 break, I'm like, yeah, this is only good late game.
Relevant Meme, thank you so much for your comments on our stream through YouTube. Your support is appreciated, and thank you so much for the feedback. I will try and see what I can do with that. Actually, if you want to, for those out there, try and watch it on YouTube alone. Are you able to hear the interviews? If so, please let me know, and if not, also let me know. Thank you.
Only do 1 more round, but I have no idea. Did you
If
see how many undefeateds there were?
I don't remember, but I want to say if there was, let's say, more than 25 people, then there should be 5 match.
Okay, so 25 is where it becomes a 5th round.
If the undefeated don't die, like lose.
Yeah, because there could be the down.
Yes.
Okay. Well, good to know.
Good to know. Good luck to you too. Well,
I actually didn't know where the other side.
Time to go tell my people that I lost. That they were depending on me to win, and like, whoop, whoop, it's over.
Hey, even though our friend lost over there, I mean, he still played a good match. GG's all around. Of course, when it comes to DZ Comics and Gaming, there is really you really shouldn't be expecting anything less. But looks like our boy D France, the guy in blue or dark navy, is killing it. All right, all right, all right. So, um, yes, it seems as if the mics on the stream. It seems as if there seems to be a bit of an audio problem. Um, and here's the thing, you guys, please tell me if you want me to continue showing the stream, and if not, then we will do something else.
But I live here, so I have to Lake Hefner. Or like Eufaula or something like that. Yeah.
I consider like Lake Hefner. I consider that a beach. I mean, I've been here for about like 10+ years, and
Uh-huh.
that's my beach.
It is. It's very pretty there. It's very close to my house too, so it's nice. I really like it.
And then with you being an Oklahoman, what is your favorite thing about meeting this specific generation of fans?
Their sense of wonderment. They're also kids are getting smarter and smarter. Some of the questions they ask me and how much they know about the movie really impresses me. And there's been times where I've had to really go back and now and brush up on the newer episodes. Because I can't be having a conversation representing myself as part of the Star Wars franchise, so to speak, and I don't know the answer to that question. So I have to do my homework, and I think it's very impressive how long it's lasted. And I mean, and it's not that the other ones are forgotten episodes that were first released, or even in the sequence of how they go in the story, but they know them, and it's amazing that they're into all of them. And little kids, it's like, wow, how is that word in your vocabulary? Certain words, in a nice way, not bad words, just yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's always nice to see like something endure like this many decades, something that is standing the test of time. So I can only imagine how surreal like it can be.
It is. When people find out, sometimes I'll have a Star Wars shirt on. Everyone, not because I have a lot of things that people have given me, and in fact, just recently into an environment I went into, someone was wearing a Star Wars shirt too, and this was just I was at a doctor's appointment, and I said, oh, are you a fan? And are you a fan? I said, yeah. And then I love sharing it. I don't usually go around and flaunt it, if that makes any sense, but I love sharing it when I know a fan. It's so fun to share the experience so that that's something special to them as well. Yeah.
And final question. So quick lightning round question: do you like physical effects or CGI? 10 seconds to defend your answer.
Physical.
Physical. Why physical?
I don't know, because I don't know what CGI is.
Just digital. And
Oh.
yeah.
I like physical because you can feel the warmth from people. You can feel the vibe from them. I like that. Like this.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I'm really big into CGI, but I also like physical effects too because it's definitely more genuine. It
Yes.
comes from person, and again, when it comes to creations, you just can't help but appreciate it more. So
Yes.
I could easily agree and relate to your answer.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, definitely don't want to take any more of your time. But and thank you all. Thank you so much for taking the time to answer some questions and let us know a bit more about yourself.
Well, thank you for having me, and it was my pleasure to spend some time with you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Likewise, yes. All right, you guys, do not go anywhere. We have more to come, more interviews. So, of course, at DZ Comics, where the fun is at.
May the force be with you.
Yes.
Woo!
thank you, dude.
Yeah, come in here into the studio and just tell us more about the world of Corey Wilder.
Yeah.
All right. So, go ahead and to those who live under a rock, go ahead and explain what you do, the kind of projects you're in.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera?
Oh, just right there.
Right there. Hey, camera! No. Hi, I'm Corey Wilder. So I do a lot of voiceover work for anime, animation, video games. You've probably heard me in anime titles such as like Gachi Akira, or video games such as like World War Z, the game, Era 143, a bunch of other stuff. Like there's a lot of things that I voice in. Too many to go. If you want to just find all that, go to Corey Wilder IMDb and just look through all that.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get the ball rolling.
Okay.
So, when it comes to characters that you voiced, like Will Surford and Lamb, characters with very different internal drives. So,
Yeah.
Which of your characters' mental states is like the hardest to tap into?
Honestly, I feel the hardest to tap into is Lond. And that's just because, like, for people out there, most of the time we're doing dubbing for voiceover, we don't really get to know much about our characters. All we really know is, like, what media is out there. So, like, for free run, I looked at, like, all of the manga, and Lond's backstory isn't really, like, revealed out there, you know? So I don't know how he operates. He's kind of like a mystery to me. While with Will, he is very upfront about how his goals are. He's like, this is why I want to get up there. I want to get up there because of this reason. I want to be up there with the girl that I love, and I want to do this because she means the world to me. While Lond is just like, so anyways, I'm just doing this because I don't want to be around people. And then I don't know why. Because there's always a reason why someone does something they do.
Exactly.
But I don't know what his reasoning is. So it mainly depends on how much information I know about the character will determine how easy it is for me to get into them.
Okay, so it all just boils down to how much homework you're able to do, and of course, the more with anything in life, the know you more about something, the more you can just run with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's something that I've always wondered. It's like whenever you get a character or a show, of course, I mean, it's at this day and age, it's pretty easy to like find out about the source material, right?
Yeah, it mainly depends, because for anime specifically, there's usually mangas for anime, so sometimes you can find it through there. But even then, the manga could still be being made, so that you don't know anything about your character, because maybe their backstory hasn't popped up yet, you know? But for animation and video games, it's not as easy to get information unless you're cast.
Right.
So, but most of the time, if you are cast, you get all the information about your character up front. They're like, this is your character, this is what happened to them, this is their, like, driving point, this is what makes them them. So you get way more. But since I'm a dub actor, they're like, no, you don't get to really know much of anything. You get to know as much as the fans get to know, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. So, and when it comes to voice acting and even like getting gigs, so what is a role that you've auditioned for that you didn't get, but it still taught you something vital about the craft?
That's a great question. Oh my gosh. There was a DC mobile game that came out recently. I think it was Dark Legion, I think is what it's called. Like, it's like a mobile game that came out. And I am a huge Red Hood fan. I love Red Hood. One of my favorites. That's a dream role that I want to do so badly. And I had auditioned for it, and I didn't get it. But I learned through a friend that the client that was casted for that game, they did really like my audition, and they were like, it was like, basically, they were like, all right, you're like one of the top 5 there for who I could pick. But then they went with somebody else, of course, because there's only one role that you can get. And that kind of taught me that I'm like, okay, I did not get cast because my acting wasn't good. I just didn't get cast because it was just a choice of preference. So you have to not take things so personally, because you don't know how close you were. You don't know how, like, I thought I was like, well, I just have a chance. No, there was a chance. It's just that it was a choice of preference. And so it taught me, it's like, okay, even if I'm not cast, that doesn't mean that I'm bad. It just means that there was someone else that the client wanted more of. It's like take it personally is what I mainly took from that experience. That that because if you take it personally, then you're gonna be like, well, I suck. Well, I'm the worst. Why am I doing this? Why should I be doing this? I'm not fit for this. This isn't meant for me. And then you lose all of your drive and momentum because of that, you know?
Right. And so I guess it's a mixture of, first things first, like as humans, we do see things as like black and white.
Yeah.
So it's really just like seeing the gray in it. So it's like,
Yep.
it's not that you were a bad actor.
Yep.
It's just like there's a lot of gray, and again, as you said, a choice of preference.
Exactly.
And of course, just not letting your mind take you to dark places
Mhm.
whenever something doesn't go your way.
Exactly.
Because human nature kicks in, it does tend to do that, and there's definitely you trying to remind yourself, like, hey, it's not like that. There's still more to come.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, definitely, and that applies to
Yeah.
like everything in real life.
Yeah, and there's one role, and there's like 1,000 auditions.
Right.
That role can only go to one person of those 1,000. So,
All right. What is the most anime thing that's happened to you in your real life?
I don't know. That's a great question.
So, like, no snake people ever bit you on the neck or
No,
anything?
I'm trying to think. My life has been pretty mundane for the most part. There's not like really anything weird or anime that has like happened to me now that I think about it. Like, of course, there's probably like small little things that I find like funny. Like, when I was growing up, I was like the hugest scaredy cat. I was scared of Scooby Doo. I was scared of like everything, man. Like I was scared of literally everything. And so I had seen Lord of the Rings once because my family liked watching it.
Okay.
And so Gollum was one that I eventually was like, I'm so terrified of this creature. I don't know what this creature is. I hate this. And so my cousin hid under the blankets at one point when I got out of the shower. And so I was in my towel, and then they're like, my precious, my precious. And then all of a sudden the cover started shuffling towards me, and I ran out the house just completely naked, just out of the house, just screaming and wailing and crying, and they're like, wait, no, come back in, come back in. And I guess that's really the only like kind of thing that's happened to me, but that's the only one that I'm like, this would be like an entertaining story, I feel.
I'm seeing like that could have easily been someone's supervillain origin story.
Yeah, they all made fun of me. They tortured me because I was scared of Gollum, and now I'm going to torture them all back. That'd be fun.
Okay, so you clearly have a large presence. I mean, you're very active online. One thing that fans really do appreciate. So, how do you feel social media has like really changed the relationship between VAs and their fans?
That's a great question. It honestly just depends on the VA, but for me personally, I like interacting with the fans because it kind of gives them something to hold them over until like another season comes for like the shows that they're some because like back in the day, show would end, you're in the drought, you're waiting for like a long time for any like updates or any confirmation or even just anything in relation to the show. But now with the internet available, and a lot of the VAs being passionate about the projects that they're in, like I'm extremely passionate about Gachi Yakata. Like it has helped me be able to be like, all right, that's a silly meme. I'm gonna do that as Zonka. I'm gonna do that meme as this person. I'm gonna do that meme as that one. Or I'll see like fan art that people post and I'll like
All right, you guys.
post it. Like
Let me try and see what I can do about like the dialogue and the notifications.
I don't know. I like doing
Yikes. Can you guys at least hear our gamers okay when they're playing? Barely. Let me see. Okay, so I adjusted the sound a bit when it comes to the players' mics. Hold on. Okay, so I just turned on the streaming table's mic right now. Actually, hold on. All right, can you guys hear this? Couldn't hear. How about now? Again, it's just a lot of like noise, like background noise of people talking. Okay, yes, yeah. Yes, it was like just hearing the crowd. All right. So looks like the streaming mic is okay. And clearly you guys can hear me just fine. Um, okay, let's try the streams. Okay, here's the thing. For those who are willing and able to do so, are you guys able to go on YouTube normally and hear the stream normally? So not through this stream right here, just like if you were to go on, I don't know, a separate tab or something, go on YouTube. Are you able to hear everything just okay? I'm just trying to see if it's only a problem if I try to replay it through another stream. I hope I'm making sense. But, hold on. Let's go ahead. Yeah, so these are silent videos for those of you who are wondering. Are you guys hearing any desktop audio? See, this is how you know that this is live. Oh. Let me put that on mute. Okay, so you heard some bumping beats. So you were able to hear that clearly, right? Okay, so maybe it's a YouTube thing. Let me try to play our stream on our Facebook. Maybe that will suffice. All right, you guys.
Am I good? Why do I suck? Why am I not achieving anything? But the main thing is that like you need to have like a backbone of being able to push on. That's the hardest part. So voiceover and just acting in general is not as easy as most people think it is.
You guys heard here, it's not easy. He's just that good that he makes it look easy.
I wish. If y'all saw all my auditions that I did and my audition repertoire, you'd be like, man.
Okay. Let me try and fix these notifications.
You would if I
Ooh.
showed you my statistics of
Blew
my
an
booking
eardrum
and my
out.
auditioning, you'd be like, this guy's popular. Why is he? He's not in everything. I'm like, I don't care. I just audition and I send it and I'm like, well, if they want me, they want me. If they don't want me, on to the next audition. That's the mentality that you have to have.
Just keep on trucking.
Yep, you got to have that mentality.
Okay, so. All right, can you guys hear? Can you? This is through Facebook. Can you
Okay.
guys hear it better?
Both. So my
And
one of
someone
the things
do
I like
something
about
that
dub
will
the most
create a
because
comment.
they both
I mean, I'm
offer
sorry,
very
that will
different things.
create a notification
Dub
sound.
offers something for
Trying to
people
see if that
that
one will
have
be
trouble reading,
quieter.
and then sub offers something for people that want to and just want to hear the original performances and could compare it to the dub. Like it happens, but I prefer doing both because they both offer very differing performances and very different ideas. Because there's some dubs where I'm like, oh, that's a really I actually really like the way that they did that compared to the sub. And then there's some dubs that I'm like, ooh, I didn't really like how they did that compared to the sub. Like it's they all offer something different. Like for Cowboy Bebop, that one I have to watch dub because watching it sub feels very strange. It doesn't feel the same. The vibe is very different from the dub, and I love the vibe of the dub so much because it reminds me of like kind of those old western kind of cartoons, like like it gives me while in the sub it feels like a lot more like traditional anime is what it feels like, and so I'm like I have to do dub.
Okay,
And then
so
there's
looks.
some
Ooh,
dubs that I watch
man.
that I'm like, can't do it. I gotta go sub.
Right.
I have to go sub. And it's mainly just performances. There's some performances that I'm like, this doesn't feel real. I like when it feels real.
Yes.
When it feels like the character is actually a
Okay, hold on, you
character
guys. Let me pause
and
this.
not like someone.
Okay, so how can I say this? All right, you guys. So whenever you're listening to the streams, like the volume is low when I'm playing it through another stream, right? To me, it's like I guess if you can hear it through, if you can hear it normally, like on Facebook alone, YouTube alone, then that's fine. Are you guys okay with this just playing in the background, muted?
Because there's sometimes where like I'll see a direct.
Apparently, you can go from how to change
Right, guys. I think I think I may have figured it out. I don't know. Someone type something in the chat. Someone do something that will create a notification.
What do you want to know from my galaxy to yours?
Ooh, what don't we want to know? So, we're gonna go ahead and try and make this quick as possible. That way we don't take much of your time. Or hold on. Items. What's like the one emergency item? Okay, you guys. I think I found a solution. Okay. All right. So I have found the solution to the streaming problem. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys have already tried to convey that this was because I was playing it through another web page. So luckily I found something. Here is a saved version of that video. Let's go ahead and do a quick. Oh,
Sound check? Oh no, I already got it. I've done a lot of films, so I'm just like,
oh, okay.
I'm like, I already know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so it's always nice to have the professional here. All right, perfect. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, fellow collectors and gamers, we have.
Hi, I'm Corey.
No need for an introduction. So, all right. So, Corey, thank you so much for taking the time to.
No, thank you, dude.
Come in here into the studio and just tell us more about the world of Corey Wilder.
Yeah.
All right. So, go ahead and to those who live under a rock, go ahead and explain what you do. All right. So that's one problem solved. But the other one is, oof, RIP to my eardrums. Yeah, so okay, so I guess here is a quick lesson for you guys. If you're ever gonna show videos, do not show it on another louder than before you said. God dang. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, people are louder than before, yes. Um how in the world do I take care of the loud notifications though? See, this is how you know that we are live.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera?
Oh, just right there.
Right there. Hey, camera! No. Hi, I'm Corey Wilder. So I do a lot of voiceover work for anime, animation, video games. You've probably heard me in anime titles such as like Gachiakura or video games such as like World War Z, the game.
All right, you guys.
Era 143, a bunch of other stuff. Like there's a.
We will get back to this later. Because as of now, we have two of our pilots here. Okay, you know what? It's a messy day today. Messy, messy day. Ba-ba-ba. We are, again, this is just proof that we are live. So I really do like, thank you guys so much for your patience and your understanding. Booyah. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and head back to our No, this is not water. I'm not drinking near the computer. No, you're not seeing that. Okay, but let's go back to the streaming table right now and head on over to bird's eye view. And let's go ahead and switch mics. And I will try, emphasis on try, to fix the sound issues.
Whee! 5. 4. I'll go first. I don't know if that's what's right with this deck, but I've been doing it all day and that's isn't working. You gotta build this version again. It's fun. It's way more fun than the Earth-fed version and the blocker version. Because by the time Norm comes down, you get like 12 blue cards in the discard. Bah, 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 bah.
All right, very excited that you can hear the players. I guess really the only problem is just the notification. So again, let me try and fix that.
That's how Murphy got me too. Well, I guess you win. Congratulations. Oh, you got your first one linked too?
You're on first, right?
Yes. Ugh. Yes.
What, did you order one? Yeah. Oh. I don't even think they even got me here, man.
All right, hold up. I am going to give a free shout out to someone who does something that will cause a notification right now. Can someone comment something in the chat?
Gabagoo. Trade Dimmy. Go. Congratulations. Nope.
All right, collectors and gamers, looks like that is the end of that round right there. So let's go ahead and go back to our interview that we can finally hear.
Lot of things that I voiced in 2 minutes ago. If you want to just find all that, go to Corey Wilder.
Something tells me that you can't hear it again. Okay.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get the ball rolling.
Okay, okay.
So, when it comes to characters that you voiced, like Will Surford and Lamb, different internal drives. So
Yeah.
Which of your characters' mental states is like the hardest to tap into?
Honestly, I feel the hardest to tap into is Lond. And that's just because, like, for people out there, most of the time when we're doing dubbing for voiceover, we don't really get to know much about our characters. All we really know is, like, what media is out there. So, like, for Free Run, I looked at, like, all of the manga, and Lond's backstory isn't really, like, revealed out there, you know? So I don't know how he operates. He's kind of like a mystery to me. While with Will, he is very upfront about how his goals are. He's like, this is why I want to get up there. I want to get up there because of this reason. I want to be up there with the girl that I love, and I want to do this because she means the world to me. While Lond is just like, so anyways, I'm just doing this because I don't want to be around people. And then I don't know why, because there's always a reason why someone does something they do.
Exactly.
But I don't know what his reasoning is. So it mainly depends on how much information I know about the character will determine how easy it is for me to get into them.
Okay, so it all just boils down to how much homework you're able to do, and of course, the more with anything in life, the know you more about something, the more you can just run with it. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's something that I've always wondered. It's like whenever you get a character or a show, of course, I mean, it's at this day and age, it's pretty easy to like find out about the source material, right?
Yeah, it mainly depends, because for anime specifically, there's usually mangas for anime. So sometimes you can find it through there. But even then, the manga could still be being made so that you don't know anything about your character, because maybe their backstory hasn't popped up yet, you know? But for animation and video games, it's not as easy to get information unless you're cast.
Right.
So, but most of the time, if you are cast, you get all the information about your character up front. They're like, this is your character, this is what happened to them, this is their, like, driving point, this is what makes them them. So you get way more. But since I'm a dub actor, they're like, no, you don't get to really know much of anything. You get to know as much as the fans get to know, and that's it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So, and when it comes to voice acting and even like getting gigs, so what is a role that you've auditioned for that you didn't get, but it still taught you something vital about the craft?
That's a great question. Oh my gosh. There was a DC mobile game that came out recently. I think it was Dark Legion, I think is what it's called. Like, it's like a mobile game that came out. And I am a huge Red Hood fan. I love Red Hood. One of my favorites. That's a dream role that I want to do so badly. And I had auditioned for it, and I didn't get it. But I learned through a friend that the client that was casting for that game, they did really like my audition, and they were like, it was like, basically, they were like, all right, you're like one of the top 5 there for who I could pick. But then they went with somebody else, of course, because there's only one role that you can get. And that kind of taught me that I'm like, okay, I did not get cast because I didn't not get cast because my acting wasn't good. I just didn't get cast because it was just a choice of preference. So you have to not take things so personally, because you don't know you don't know how close you were. You don't know how, like, I thought I was like, well, I just don't have a chance. No, there was a chance. It's just that it was a choice of preference. And so it taught me, it's like, okay, even if I'm not cast, that doesn't mean that I'm bad. It just means that there was someone else that the client wanted more of. It's like you can't take it personally, is what I mainly took from that experience. Because if you take it personally, then you're going to be like, well, I suck. Well, I'm the worst. Why am I doing this? Why should I be doing this? I'm not fit for this. This isn't meant for me. And then you lose all of your driving momentum because of that, you know?
Yeah, so I guess it's a mixture of.
All right, you guys. I think I just muted the notification, so I'll be able to see when you guys make a comment or do anything like that. But I'm just not gonna hear it, which I think is the benefit for all of us. So, yeah. Really sorry that I'm just now figuring this out on how to fix it, but better late than never, I guess. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
First things first, like as humans, we do see things as like black and white.
Yeah.
So it's really just like seeing the gray in it. So it's like, it's not that you were a bad actor. It's just like there's a lot of gray, and again, as you said, a choice of preference.
Exactly.
And of course, just not letting your mind take you to dark places whenever something doesn't go your way.
Exactly.
Because human nature kicks in. It does tend to do that, and there's definitely you trying to remind yourself like, hey, it's not like that. There's still more to come.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, definitely, and that applies to like everything in real life.
Yeah, and there's one role, and there's like 1,000 auditions. That role can only go to one person of those 1,000. So.
All right. What is the most anime thing that's happened to you in your real life?
I don't know. That's a great question.
So, like, no snake people ever bit you on the neck or anything?
No, I'm trying to think. My life has been pretty mundane for the most part. There's not like really anything weird or anime that has like happened to me now that I think about it. Like, of course, there's probably like small little things that I find like funny. Like, when I was growing up, I was like the hugest scaredy cat. I was scared of Scooby-Doo. I was scared of like everything, man. Like I was scared of literally everything. And so I had seen Lord of the Rings once because my family liked watching it. And so Gollum was one that I eventually was like, I'm so terrified of this creature. I don't know what this creature is. I hate this. And so my cousin hid under the blankets at one point when I got out of the shower. And so I was in my towel, and then they're like, my precious, my precious. And then all of a sudden the cover came towards me, and I ran out the house. Just completely naked, just out of the house, just screaming and wailing and crying, and they're like, "Wait, no, come back in." And I guess that's really the only like kind of anime thing that's happened to me, but that's the only one that I'm like, this would be like an entertaining story, I feel.
I'm seeing like that could have easily been someone's supervillain origin story.
Yeah, they all made fun of me. They tortured me because I was scared of Gollum. And now I'm going to torture them all back. That'd be fun.
Okay, so you clearly have a large presence. I mean, you're very active online. One thing that fans really do appreciate. So, how do you feel social media has like really changed the relationship between VAs and their fans?
That's a great question. It honestly just depends on the VA, but for me personally,
All right, you guys, I think it is officially
like
muted.
interacting with the fans because it kind of gives them something to hold them over until like another season comes for like the shows that they're in.
Right.
Because like, back in the day, show would end. You're in the drought. You're waiting for like a long time for any like updates or any confirmation or even just anything in relation to the show. But now with the internet available, and a lot of the VAs being passionate about the projects that they're in, like I'm extremely passionate about Gachi Akata. Like it has helped me be able to be like, all right, that's a silly meme. I'm gonna do that as Zonka. I'm gonna do that meme as this person. I'm gonna do that meme as that one. Or I'll see like fan art that people post and I'll like retweet it or repost it. Like I like to spread the love everywhere, and it just,
I don't know. I like doing it mainly just because I know that it provides people joy or entertainment. And that's the main thing. That's the main reason why I do it, at least. Just because I feel a lot of fans, like, look at the shows and they're like, I love this show because it makes me not feel as bad. Or I love this show because it makes me feel extremely happy. Or I love this show because the characters. Or I love this show because it inspires me. So I love trying to interact and give as much as I can back to that community to keep feeding them and give them more stuff to love about the show.
Right. Yeah. And so basically, of course, when it comes to that kind, when it comes to like the kind of material, it definitely provides that sense of escapism, and
Yeah.
of course, you reaching out to them, it just intensifies that sense of escapism, and of course, pumps some positivity,
Yeah.
much needed positivity in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's definitely, that's again, I alongside many other people, definitely something that we do cherish, especially here at DC. Just
Yeah.
hey, how you? Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So, all right, what is the biggest myth about voice acting, about the voice acting industry that you want to debunk?
So that it's easy. It's not. So I came from doing theater and film. That was where I started from. I did theater from sophomore year of high school all the way up to sophomore year of college, and I did film from freshman year of college all the way up to sophomore year of college. Then the pandemic hit, and then I hopped over to doing voiceover. And so when I did voiceover, I was like, well, great, I'll just take everything from theater and film and put it into voiceover. Not everything from theater and film can be easily pushed over to voiceover, because for theater and film, for theater specifically, most of it is that your acting is your whole body. And you have to be like boom, 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 and be loud and be big and have wide expressions. Film is a little bit more smaller and more so in the eyes. Like, it's more so eye acting rather than like anything else that's going on your face. But the thing is with voiceover is that you don't have eye acting. You don't have body acting. You have voice acting. And you have to convey everything, every movement, every punch, every emotion, everything through just your voice. And so if a person can't close their eyes and they can't hear that you're running, like maybe someone hops in a booth and they're like, wait up, I'm coming, wait for me. Like, that would be their first thing that they'd do. They wouldn't like make any running, but if you're running, you'd be like, wait up, wait for me, come on. Something like that. But people think that that's easy until they actually do it. Like, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to make it sound real, because that's another thing. You have to make it sound real. You have to make it sound convincing. You can't make it sound like you're just putting it on. You have to go all the way in. And so that would be my biggest thing, that people think it's extremely easy. It is not extremely easy. There's a lot of technical to it, and there's also a lot of hardship, because most of the time when you're auditioning for stuff, you probably won't get cast. Like 90% of your stuff you won't really get cast in. And then there's that 10% that you'll actually be working. And so not many people are ready for that, because they won't get cast for stuff for a while. They'll be like, well, I haven't gotten cast, and then comes in the human nature of self-doubt. And they're like, am I worth it? Am I good? Why do I suck? Why am I not achieving anything? But the main thing is that, like, you need to have like a backbone of being able to push on. That's the hardest part. So voiceover and just acting in general is not as easy as most people think it is.
You guys heard here, it's not easy. He's just that good that he makes it look easy.
I wish if y'all saw all my auditions that I did and my audition repertoire, you'd be like, man, you don't really book anything. you would, if I showed you my statistics of my booking and my auditioning, you'd be like, this guy's popular. Why is he? He's not in everything. I'm like, I don't care. I just audition. And I send it, and I'm like, well, if they want me, they want me. If they don't want me, on to the next audition. That's the mentality that you have to have.
Just keep on trucking.
Yep, you got to have that mentality.
Okay, so final question. Dub or sub, 10 seconds to defend your answer.
Okay. Both. So my 10 seconds to defend my answer. Okay, both, because they both offer very different things. Dub offers something for people that have trouble reading, and then sub offers something for people that want to hear it in the original language and just want to hear the original performances and could compare it to the dub. Like, it happens, but I prefer doing both because they both offer very differing performances and very different ideas, because there's some dubs where I'm like, oh, that's a really, I actually really like the way that they did that compared to the sub. And then there's some dubs that I'm like, ooh, I didn't really like how they did that compared to the sub. Like, they all offer something different. Like for Cowboy Bebop, that one I have to watch dub, because watching it sub feels very strange. It doesn't feel the same. The vibe is very different from the dub. And I love the vibe of the dub so much because it reminds me of like kind of those old Western kind of cartoons, like Samurai Jack, stuff like that. Like it gives me that vibe in the dub. While in the sub it feels like a lot more, like traditional anime is what it feels like. And so I'm like, I have to do dub. But there are some dubs that I watch that I'm like,
Okay, I don't know about this whole notification thing, but I just heard the sound right now, and it did not deafen me. So even though I didn't mute it, I think I lowered the volume. So yeah. Task failed successfully.
can't do it. I gotta go sub. I have to go sub. And it's mainly just performances. There's some performances that I'm like, this doesn't feel real. I like when it feels real.
Yes.
When it feels like the character is actually a character and not like someone that is in a booth talking.
So, and I actually do agree with you. To me, it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
It depends on like the anime.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like Naruto, I do prefer like dub as
Yeah.
opposed to sub. I guess it's pretty. I think it's like nostalgia plays a part into it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but then at least when it comes to like their dubs, like a bit more energetic, feels more real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it comes to sub, the sub is good, but again, it's just.
Yeah, like it's all just a preference. It all just depends on the anime. That's the main thing. Like it mainly depends on the anime and who's dubbing it, who's directing it, because there's sometimes where like I'll see a director like, oh, Mike McFarlane, every time I see his name in the credit of like a dub, of a dub credit. Mike McFarlane's someone that did the Full Metal Alchemist dub and the Attack on Titan dub, which are some of my favorite dubs because they just sound so good. They sound so real, and I love it. They sound raw, and I love it. I love it so much. So I see his name in the credits, I'm like, boom, that's gonna be a great dub.
Yeah.
But it's always hit or miss. It's usually hit or miss,
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking time.
Of course,
out
no
of your
problem, dude.
And we really hope that you guys enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, he's going to be here. So if you're not here already, give yourself the favor of coming down here, checking out our event, and meeting this legend right here.
Come on down and hang out, and also get some board games and comics.
Yes, yes.
It is a free comic day. You need to come and get some comics, bro.
Yes, I mean, in this economy, get anything free. So.
Literally. That inflation's going crazy right now.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and put ourselves on mute and on to the next event.
See ya.
Say something into the mic.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right. Testing. 1, 2, and 3.
Test, test, test.
Yes.
Hello, hello, hello.
We passed the test.
We passed the test.
Yes. All right, you guys, fellow collectors and gamers, we are here with the woman, the myth, and the legend. We have Kara Edwards.
Hi.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course, and thank you so much for taking the time to come here and just introduce us to the world of Kara Edwards.
Kara Edwards. I'm a voice actor. I am a mom. I am someone who enjoys gardening and meeting new people. But what you know me from is most likely Dragon Ball Z. I voice Goten and Gotenks and Videl, and Upa and Pokawatha and Lime. In Dragon Ball Z, Danganronpa, you know me as the voice of Chihiro. My Hero Academia, you know me as the voice of Bubble Girl. Hello Kitty, you know me as the voices of Pinky and Zing. If you're watching Hell's Paradise, I'm Izuku. If you're watching, goodness, what else is out there? I'm in a lot. There's a lot.
Her resume is just that long.
Tsukamichi Moonlit Fantasy, that's another one people get mad if I forget to mention Mio. People love Mio, so.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few out there.
Well, quite the resume right there. So, speaking of your resume, when it comes to your characters, a lot of them have incredible intensity. So that being said, what is like your go-to vocal warm-up? Like, what does it look or sound like?
That's a really good question.
And like, show us like your most ridiculous one.
Oh goodness. Okay, I don't know that I have a ridiculous one. So I'm a hummer. I start with It's really good for your vocal cords. I do a very traditional warm-up where it's like the mo 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 goo 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 goo. And then probably the one that gets me the strangest looks if I'm having to drive to a studio is anything involving trills, which is the that's probably the one that looks the strangest. But I don't know that. I mean, every one of my characters has a line that puts me into character. And so, like, you know, Goten, I'm a birdie, or Videl is Gohan. I remember now what the Gold Fighter was said to be wearing. Otoko from One Piece is just the the laugh. So they all have, like, that's probably a strange thing to watch somebody sit and do.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when it comes to non-voice actors, they're probably like, is she okay?
Oh, no
Or,
question, no question. Or like my son, I have a 10-year-old, and it annoys him to pieces when I start doing, like, if he hears me going, he'll go, why? What are you doing right now? Why do you need to be doing that? And I'm like, sometimes it's just that I'm going to be talking a lot, or, you know, going to a convention or whatever it is. But it drives him crazy.
Very good way to embarrass your kids.
No, trust me, I have plenty.
All right. So when it comes to you getting in the zone, what's like the most unusual direction you've ever received being in a booth?
The most unusual direction was not for an anime. It was actually for a commercial. And the direction that I received was, imagine, he said, I want you to play this part like you're going to be the next person to die in a Star Wars movie. The character was Woman 1, and it was a bank commercial. So I couldn't, I don't know if he had just waited his entire life to say that to somebody or what, but it was literally just walking in and being like, when I go to Bank of America, I just did my job. But that was, I have been told to sound taller. Jar from Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, probably one of my strangest directions was, could you make your mouth larger? Can you just sound like you have a really wide mouth? So you get stuff all the time where trying to get into character, it's pretty interesting.
Oh, okay. Sound taller. I've never heard
Sound
of
taller. I have been told to sound taller.
Wait, how do you...
And also I'm like 5'7", so...
How does one sound taller? No,
I don't know. I think it's just a presence, maybe just a different level of presence or confidence. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. And speaking of being in a booth, do you have any must-have items in a recording booth? Like a snack, like a charm?
So in my booth, I have a salt lamp that makes me feel very peaceful. But when I'm going in other booths, I have a purple water bottle that I take with me everywhere.
Okay.
And I actually joked one time, I can't remember which director it was, but I had forgotten it at home, and when I got in the booth, I was like, I don't have my water bottle. And I jokingly said, I can't act. I'm not going to be able to do this. And they were like, is she serious? Like, is she about to leave? And I was like, oh, I'm kidding. I'll still get the job done, I promise.
No, but you'd just be able to have an easier time doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like that, but with coffee. But I'm kind of like serious. It's like I gotta have my coffee.
I gotta have, everyone has that thing. Mine's water.
Yeah.
I have to have a bottle of water.
If you want me to stay awake in this
Like,
2-hour
literally.
meeting, she's not lying. See? Alright. So, without giving away any spoilers, what's like a mood or a vibe that fans should expect from any one of your upcoming projects this year?
Oh my gosh. That's a really good question. It's hard to, because, I can't give too much away. A mood or a vibe. I'm going to say 6, 7. And that's all I'm going to say.
6. I'm guessing the Gen Zers and Gen Alphas will know that the most.
Yeah.
6, 7. All right. Okay. So with someone who has seen an industry shift recently, what is like one thing about modern voice acting that should surprise people the most?
That's an interesting question. So I have been voice acting for 30 years. That means that I have been through it all at this point. I've seen it all. And I have always said it's cyclical. Like acting in general, the industry is a big cycle. And there's times where you're really, really busy. There's times where things get slower. We're in a bad economy right now. So typically right now is when I would be saying, we're just going to slow down and then we'll pick back up. There are changes happening in the industry and in voice acting specifically with the upcomings of AI.
Yeah.
That I actually don't know all the answers. Like, I'm not as confident as I've been in the past, but I'm also not a doomsdayer. Like, I really do feel that the human connection is so important, and what we get from these environments when we get to meet in person, and you guys are hearing our performances, and you know that they're coming from an incredibly raw place, and from our own experiences, and that's something that AI can't have. AI can't have an experience, and so I do think, yes, there are going to be some things that we're going to lose. I've already lost some of my clients to AI, but I think as a whole, the industry is going to survive.
Okay.
It's just going to change. It's going to push us to be better.
Right.
It's going to push us to work harder.
Yeah. So just being adaptable, flexible.
You always have to be adaptable.
Right.
That's the job.
When it comes to like the conversation of AI, one thing that I've heard of a lot is like, power tools didn't replace the carpenter. The carpenter just learned how to use power.
You have to learn how to use it. Yes. It's going to change. Like, no question, things are going to change. They already are. They've been changing. And I came from the old school day when there were like 10 of us working. And now there's literally thousands. When an audition goes out, it's not unusual to get 4,000 to 5,000 auditions per character.
Wow.
And that's a lot of people to go through and figure out, who you're going to cast. So casting has gotten harder. There's always going to be changes, and again, the job is adapting. The ones who are willing to adapt and not panic are the ones that are going to keep working.
Okay. Very good advice right there. And since we are on the topic of advice, when it comes to someone starting out with a USB mic in a closet, what is the very first win that they should chase?
I mean,
all right, fellow collectors and gamers, let's go ahead and proceed to the final round of tonight's event. This is Gundam. This is our Gundam new type challenge. So let us go ahead and cut to the bird's eye view and switch mics. We'll be back before you know it.
Snake Eyes. 8.
I'll start.
Okay. Okay. Level 2. All right. Yeah, you too, man.
Draw the turn.
Sounds good.
I'll pass.
All right.
Oh, yeah, my bad. My white space.
Yep. Go. Okay. And pass.
I'll pass.
Okay. Take 2 to base. Pass. Yes.
I'll pass.
All right. Resource. Oh, go ahead, take out base. Sure. And then I will. I'll go 3 for my own Corsica base. And I'll pass.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bomber on the top.
Yep.
So, Jim.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Okay.
Blue. Is a ball of water $1? Sweet. There you go.
Toggy some of ship.
They, you know, they can come after me for that. It's 8 cents, right?
Yep.
pass. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. Brother. I'll go 2 for adapt, go 1 here, 1 there. I'll go 2 there. For an EX here. I'll go 2 here. And I will pass. Action set. Yep. Yep. Okay. Drop return. We'll adapt. We'll put 1 on Rick. I'll put the Mika there. Do another one. We'll go another 1 there. We'll go 2 for first form. We'll go with the 3rd Mika on the Rick. Put 1 here. We'll spend first form at Kusanagi, draw card. And I'll swing adapt at shield. And with that, I'll pass. Yep.
Yep.
Factory restart.
Exile 3, alright.
So first form, and I'll play Unforeseen.
Okay.
Be at 0.
Yes, correct.
So shoots. And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Tap. I believe this is the second one. Yes. I'll go 2. Resell. Sorry, where am I at? 3 there, 2 for resell, 2 left, okay. And I'll go... First one. And then I will pass.
Yeah, no. 10 days of rest, so.
Oh, Caleb, it's over there.
Yeah.
Since the tournament's even.
Smash.
I guess it's over there.
Yeah, we lost.
I've just, all I know is he's fine. Don't ask me any more questions than that. I know this. All I know is, that's all I know. I don't need to say, none of it's my business. I don't want to know.
Yeah, so it's just a picture of a random. No, it's like some random picture. I don't see the card. No, no worries.
Players this one.
Okay.
Bounce resolve.
Okay. Is that it? Has 4 life, right?
It does. It does. It does.
Oh, it gets a plus HP 1. Okay, sorry. So sorry. Let me rethink that real quick. Yeah, this should be okay. Let me see here. Oh. Sorry, I gotta think about this for a minute.
You should find a blood token.
We'll go 2 here. Finish that off. And that has how much life remaining?
4 HP.
They both have 4? Okay. Sorry. And I'll trade into the... Yep. Just the 2 in hand. Can I see your trash?
3 in hand.
It's 3 in hand? Yeah, no, you're good.
I have 2 blue cards in the trash.
Okay. 1 Amuro. Okay. Link. I can't. Yeah, I have to. We'll go. I'm going Kusanagi. And we'll pass.
Action stop. Kind-hearted.
Yep.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I'm at 8, right?
You should be at 9, I believe. I think you're at 9.
Am I at 9?
Yes.
Show me something.
Oh, dude, it's expensive. I don't want that.
Was that second Corsica?
Yeah, I exiled the first one.
Oh, actually, so interesting. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Honestly, I would have preferred the two
Yes. No.
Leos, but
Absolutely. No. You're
I only
right.
had 3 blues.
Yeah. No. I got you. That's actually very interesting.
We'll swing and a
You
Gundam.
do what you gotta do. I'm gonna walk out there and make a little fun seat pull around. Sounds good.
I'll call you before it starts. I'll call you before it starts.
How much is it?
I'll go away and grab it.
$200.
I'll probably be able to.
How much is it?
I'm probably gonna figure out what next.
Bro, Alex, I thought you were running out of money.
Thank you.
Should be at 9 as well, right?
Yep.
You too.
Sorry. Just one for the gym so far. 2 for Rizal.
Top 10 out of MSA? Or is it top 4 regional winner?
2 will go.
Green card, right?
These are red cards. Oh, yes, but it's not.
Sorry, I'm getting lost in the sauce. These were all played this turn so far.
No, you played these. These were played this turn.
These, okay.
These two
Thank
things.
you. Thank you so much. That's right. You're right. We'll rest on the militia flat. We'll swing Anksha into the flat militia. We'll go 2. Ooh, and 1. And pray for a base or pray for no link. Pass. I suppose I could take 2 into the base, but it's fine at this point.
Swing tall, decent auction.
Okay. Go 2 for adapt. Ping 1 here, 1 there. I'll swing for base, draw a card.
Next one. I think I got 4.
You're fine.
The action step, I'll play graceful demeanor.
Okay.
I will bounce this and this is the only thing you've played this turn, right?
Correct. This is the only thing I played.
I'll bounce these two.
Yep.
Unicorn will give this -2 AP.
Gotcha. I'll go 2 in the base.
That one was the one I minused. Did you
Oh, yes, you're correct. So sorry about that. 2 in the base.
Sure.
2 in the base.
Sure.
We'll go 2 for Rizal. And 2 for first form.
No, I didn't talk about it. I'll just swear out.
We'll go. I'll just end it there. Pass. Good job, brother.
You couldn't tell, I really like this one. I
Yeah.
think it's better than military.
Yeah, no, I think it's sick. Man, 3 grays that's just killer.
I was digging for a link.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I'll take graceful over a link, to be honest. But.
All right, collectors and gamers, that is the end of that final round right there. But do not go anywhere because we are going to tally up the results. We're going to finalize everything, and then we will go ahead and announce our winner. So do not go anywhere. There is more to come. But in the meantime, as we wait, let's go back to our stream with improved sound.
Definitely, it's getting those classes.
Without giving away any spoilers, what's like a mood or a vibe that fans should expect from any one of your upcoming projects this year?
Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. You know, it's hard to, because I can't give too much away. A mood or a vibe. I'm gonna say 6, 7. And that's all I'm gonna say.
6. I'm guessing the Gen Zers and Gen Alphas will know that the most.
Yeah.
6, 7. All right. Okay. So with someone who's been someone who has seen an industry shift recently, what is like one thing about modern voice acting that should surprise people the most?
That's an interesting question. So I have been voice acting for 30 years. That means that I have been through it all at this point. I've seen it all. And I have always said it's cyclical. Like acting in general, the industry is a big cycle. And There's times where you're really, really busy. There's times where things get slower. We're in a bad economy right now. So typically right now is when I would be saying, we're just going to slow down and then we'll pick back up. There are changes happening in the industry and in voice acting specifically with the upcomings of AI. That I actually don't know all the answers. Like, I'm not as confident as I've been in the past, but I'm also not a doomsdayer. Like, I really do feel that the human connection is so important, and what we get from these environments when we get to meet in person, and you guys are hearing our performances, and you know that they're coming from an incredibly raw place, and from our own experiences, and that's something that AI can't have. AI can't have an experience. And so I do think, yes, there are going to be some things that we're going to lose. I've already lost some of my clients to AI, but I think as a whole, the industry is going to survive. It's just going to change, it's going to push us to be better. It's going to push us to work harder.
Yeah. So just being adaptable, flexible.
You always have to be adaptable.
Right.
That's the job.
When it comes to like the conversation of AI, one thing that I've heard of a lot is like, power tools didn't replace the carpenter. The carpenter just learned how to use it.
You have to learn how to use it. It's going to change. Like, no question things are going to change. They already are. But they've been changing. And I come from the old school day when there were like 10 of us working. And now there's literally thousands. When an audition goes out, it's not unusual to get 4,000 to 5,000 auditions per character.
Wow.
That's a lot of people to go through and figure out, who you're going to cast. So casting has gotten harder. There's always going to be changes, and again, the job is adapting. The ones who are willing to adapt and not panic are the ones that are going to keep working.
Okay. Very good advice right there. And since we're on the topic of advice, when it comes to someone starting out with a USB mic in a closet, what is the very first win that they should chase?
I mean, definitely, it's getting those classes in. I mean, when I started, I literally got hired off the street as a teenager by Disney. And people, they just needed voice actors, and they were like, oh, you acted in 3rd grade in your, school drama class? Great. You have enough experience, you're a voice actor. It's different now. Like, you really do have to come in at a top level to get recognized, and it's about just doing it. Just do it. Everyone will tell you, wait, not yet, take more classes, and yes, continue taking classes. I've been doing this 30 years. I could write the book, and I still take classes, because it's always good to stay fresh and get a new perspective. But also, you just got to do it. Like, if you've got the mic, start auditioning. If you feel ready, obviously, if you're going for an agent or if you're trying to present yourself to a really big company, make sure you're at the top of your game, because you might only get one shot. So make sure you're at your best to do that. But otherwise, just practicing, like record every day. Get in there every single day and record. And also get a full-time job. And also have a really good hobby, so that during those downturns when you're not feeling as confident or good, or when you're not booking as many things, you have that hobby that you can immediately turn to, and you have that job that's going to pay for your bills.
Okay. So, practice. Classes. Full-time job.
Hobby.
Hobby, yes.
And otherwise, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it!
Okay, very good advice right there.
Thank you.
And okay, so when it comes to your voice work, 10 years from now, what is one emotion that you hope people will associate with your work?
Oh my God, heart. When I'm in the booth, there's so much thought going into it. There's so much love going into it. I want to be doing this. This isn't just a job for me. This is a way of living.
Right.
And so, that I put all of my heart in there.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm not going to stop.
Okay. So She won't stop till she gets
I'm
enough.
not gonna stop.
Okay, so final question, quick lightning round. What is the greatest anime ever made? 10 seconds to defend your answer.
Oh gosh, there's Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of really, really good ones out there, but that's the staple. That's what brought anime into the mainstream.
That is true. Not gonna lie right there. So Dragon Ball Z. I mean, it's not very obvious what my favorite anime is, as you can see. No, but yeah, I could definitely,
I have my personal favorites. I'm a huge Jujutsu Kaisen fan.
Okay, yes.
Yes, but I'm not going to say it's the best of all time because, you say Jujutsu Kaisen and not everybody's going to go, oh yeah, but you say Dragon Ball Z and everybody's heard of it.
Yes.
When they have a finger float going through the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, then we'll talk.
All right. You never know. It may happen, but yeah, definitely Dragon Ball Z, that did set the bar. And again, it's something that even like many mangaka and many like anime creators, like that's their number one source of like.
I mean, it's so good, and also like I'm a huge One Piece fan.
Yeah.
I love One Piece. As far as just epic anime goes, that's going to be a top one for sure.
Absolutely.
Which Hat Altair, I'm just now starting to get into that, and that might be the most beautiful anime.
Yes.
The most interesting drawn anime would be Toilet Bound Hanaka-kun, one of my favorites. So there's a lot of really good anime.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And again, just a beautiful thing about the anime community, brings people together.
Yes.
Lets all the weirdos learn that hey, you're not the only weirdo here. Many people out here like you.
I think the best thing about anime is we all started as weirdos and now we're not the weirdos.
Exactly.
You're kind of the weirdo if you're not watching anime.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like in the
Yes.
beginning, that's been the most fun part of having done this for 30 years is watching that transition where it's actually the cool kids are watching anime. Like when the NFL has an anime club.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, oh no, you're strange if you're not
Exactly.
following along.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, but that about does it when it comes to our interview with Karen
Yeah.
Edwards. Thank you so much for your
Thanks for
time.
having me. This
And-
was fun.
Yes,
I
this was.
liked being in this.
Hidden Leap Village.
Yeah, I keep staring forward because I'm like finding new things every time I. Yeah.
Yes.
It's fascinating.
Right. But yes, gamers, we are not done with the stream. We're going to bring more people in here, but Miss Kara Edwards, you're going to be seeing and hearing a lot more of her in the near and far
Yeah.
future when it comes to everything.
For sure.
So yeah. So you guys stay tuned. Do not go anywhere.
Bye.
All right, you guys. So, just gonna give you guys a quick update. So, that is the end. That is officially the end of our Gundam tournament, and we really hope you guys enjoyed some of the highlights from last Saturday. So, first things first is congratulations to Rusty for winning our new type challenge event today for our Gundam event. It's really nice. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Not only do you do well in our Gundam tournaments, but you also do well in our Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments as well. And again, it's always a pleasure to have you here, and we hope we continue seeing more of you in the near and in the far future. And so, with that being said, with us being past close time, we are going to have to call it a day in terms of our stream and also for the day in general. But before you go anywhere, do not forget to like, comment, and share our stream on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch accounts. And do not forget to like, follow, and subscribe to us on said platforms. Whenever it comes to DZ Comics and Gaming, there's always something to look forward to in the near and far future. And we hope you guys have a great and a safe night. I am your host, Cosplay Shog, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Signing off.